So Arne Scott's Reds are through to the next round of the Carabao Cup. Obviously, we pick up a 3-2 victory over Brighton of Albion. In which was, for me, I thought the storyline flattered Brighton for me. I'm not saying Liverpool deserved to win quite comfortably. I'm just saying that on the goals we conceded were just quite lucky, yes we will. The first goal was just a dip for Brighton, just a missed pace pass, and he scored from a rebound, and obviously they pulled another one back through Nancy, which was just a lucky, very lucky deflection, and nothing we could do about it. But to be fair, that's the fault of our one for not putting it in the corner. So yeah, but for me, good win, very good win. Again, we played another test against Brighton. Brighton, who started the season well. We do play Brighton again, of course, this weekend, this time at Anfield. So it's a great audition to see how Brighton will play then Suds. Both teams obviously rotated their squads, but I didn't see a huge difference. I think Brighton have got a very good squad, despite the rotated team. I think they've got a very good squad, Brighton. And obviously Liverpool still got, we all know about us. We can still easily rotate and still get the job done. But obviously Cody Gakpo did give us the lead in the second half. First half was pretty end to end, wasn't it? It was end to end in the first half. Second half, we started the second half on fire. Cody Gakpo with an absolute screamer, cutting in on his right foot, absolute belter of a goal. And then Cody Gakpo repeated that as well. He repeated it again, stolen his second goal of the game. This time it wasn't cutting on his right foot. He put it onto the to the goalkeeper's left hand, well, close corner. But again, an absolute belter, absolutely piassed it in. Cody Gakpo for 2-0. And we'll think to ourselves, 2-0, job done. We'll think to ourselves, 2-0 is probably job done now, let's be real. We should have had more in the game. Sabotay, very poor in the final third. When the ball came to Sabotay, all he needed to do was just chip over the goalkeeper. So we messed up that final third, didn't we? We messed that up. And but obviously Brighton got one back, as I said earlier, just through a misplaced pass at the back. And that's why you don't play out from the back. We were doing it for the whole game, to be fair. We were doing it for the whole game, and we got punished for it. And but then we thought Luis Diaz definitely finished the game off 3-1. Luis Diaz, of course, Luis Diaz, who, again, a bit like Cody Gakpo, cut in on his right foot. Obviously, took a lot of touches before he got the shot off away. Good finish, great finish from Luis Diaz. And in the end, that was probably game over, despite Brighton getting another goal back and making it quite nervous for us. But even when Brighton did pull it back to 3-2, I knew we would see the game out, because we haven't panicked before. If this was under Jurgen, then I would be pretty nervous, because with the amount of chances we'll probably concede, amount of opportunities as well. But then we just ticked the games off. Once again, we're taking these games off. We played Brighton again at the weekend, obviously in the lead at home at Anfield. Obviously, there'll be a match preview for that along with my predictions for this weekend coming straight after this video. And few standouts, Yarwatz. I thought Yarwatz was brilliant, and though he made a worldie of a save in the second half when I think it was a crossing from Brighton. I can't remember who headed it, but it was a pretty good save. It was a good save because he wasn't standing Yarwatz, he was already diving the opposite way. So it was a worldie of a save from Yarwatz. Conor Bradley, Andy Robertson, they were decent. Don't get me wrong, I thought they were decent, but I think defensively pressing mastery on both of them, but Bradley came back from injury, so that's expected. Robertson's getting better, but again, you can see he was getting dot at defensively, maybe because of his age. Dormes and Frenza, I thought they had a good game at the back. Dormes and Frenza, just stop playing out from the back, simple as that. Just stop playing out from the back. Obviously, Frenza got obviously substituted off, and everyone's trying to make a big deal about it, saying, it's not good for the boys' confidence, blah blah blah. Well, we need a mindset. We need a mindset that shot to be pretty ruthless. Even though I thought Quenza had a good game. I thought he had a good game, to be fair. Maybe he brought Tenate on just to try and see the game out. Maybe that was the reason for the substitution. Endo is his Endo. He was decent. That's all. Just decent for me. Tyre Morton, very good. I thought Tyre Morton was very good and probably a standout in midfield. Curtis Jones, decent hits. Curtis Jones. It was a bit weird the formation we were playing, weren't we? It's like when you're watching it, it was like Curtis Jones and Sabosai was the front two. And I think that's what it looked like with Diaz and Dapo on the win. And I remember Scott did that in pre-season, didn't he? Where he played two midfielders as the front two. So we actually played a 4-4-2 with Jones and Sabosai being the ones to press the Brighton opposition defence. Sabosai, again, a bit same as Curtis Jones, decent though. So I don't think anyone was that poor, to be honest with you. Diaz, very ivy. Tori Dapo, probably the best out of our forward players. The 2 goals, of course. So the main standouts for me, I'll probably say were Yarwatts, Dapo, Tyre Morton, and I would probably say Dormes. I think Dormes was quite solid, to be fair. So I thought they were the standouts for me. So yeah, pick a man the match from any one of them for me. But yeah, I think you would probably have to go for Dapo. He was playing his natural left wing possession, cutting in from the left onto his right foot as well. But we are through. The defending champions, we are the defending champions. Manchester City are knocked out of the Carabao Cup, so now I'm putting pressure on us. To try and retain now. I expect us to retain this trophy. I know Arsenal's still in the competition, and people might make Arsenal favourites, but Arteta just seems to have a habit of throwing that tough competitions away. We got a nice draw in the next round, no disrespect to Southampton, but that was the ideal draw everyone wanted, which was away to Southampton. Arsenal got Crystal Palace. Could be one of them for Arsenal. I think Palace will make it difficult for them, and Palace are no muds either. They've knocked out Aston Villa, so. But I would still expect Arsenal to get through that one. Tottenham against Manchester United, and we don't know who's done with Man United manager. It could be most likely Ruben Amorim. So you would probably fancy Manchester United with a new manager to probably get through in that one, despite Spurs knocked Man City out. But then that game's probably a toss-up between Spurs and United. And you got Newcastle and Brentford. Again, I think that's a bit of a toss-up. Don't rule out Brentford under Thomas Frank. And but Newcastle, fans' expectations, I think they'll want a 2-3-1. So it most likely in the semi-finals, all the top teams will probably face each other. Newcastle, Liverpool, Arsenal, and one of Tottenham and Manchester United. So feel free to leave your thoughts down below in the comments. My voice went there. And well-deserved win for the Reds away at Brighton in the Carabao Cup. I think the storyline flattered Brighton for me, but they are my thoughts on the game. And as Arne shots Reds, the defending holders go through to the quarterfinals to face Southampton of the Reds.